Welcome to his house, where we gon' run our mouth, while sipping purty, that's purty, yeah, that's on me. What's up, my purties? How you doing? How you living? How you feeling? We're here to talk about the world's most famous Disney World, okay? Nobody else is want to talk about it. Maybe they're too afraid to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it today. You're going to get my honest, truthful, valid opinion of my experience and how I feel about Disneyland. I mean, Disney World. Disney World. And was it Orlando? Dang it, I can't remember. Okay, so I think the first one I went to was Disneyland, but we're not talking about that one. I think that was in Sacramento, California. I'm talking about the biggest them one of them all, and that's Disney World. Okay, because I wish somebody would have told me this before I would have went. Okay, that's all I'm going to say for right now, and I wish I would have known before I went. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. So I'm just going to give my valid opinion, especially since Disney has had some controversial topics that I shall speak on today. But it's like, it deals with kids. And I will say the theme of Disney World is definitely for the babies. Like, it's definitely for the kids, like the babies. Like, they targeting young, because I'm an older person and I wasn't able to go to Disney when I was a kid. I went to Disneyland, and middle class family. I guess it just wasn't on the list or the radar. But I always wanted to go to Disney World because you see so many beautiful pictures and hear so many beautiful stories. So I want to go to Disney World, of course. And of course, in my older age, I was able to take myself because I still wanted to go. But apparently, maybe my mom was on to something and she already heard the hype about it because I didn't know. So when I went, I will say this, I was definitely kind of disappointed. I would say that. But I'm getting to why, and maybe it wasn't a reason to be why. Because don't get me wrong, the experience of Disney World was immaculate. It was amazing. Like, you can take photo ops for days. So if you go to Disney World, definitely have your cute outfit on. You definitely can taste some good food. You definitely can have some family time. It might be a little hot, but you definitely can get a good photo op in. But it was very prim. It was very proper. I wouldn't say it was kind of ghetto or ratchet, nothing like that. It was really well organized, really well put together. My main thing about Disney World that I really didn't like was the fact that it was boring. Yes, boring to me. Like, of course, like I said, you can take photos, you can have a good photo op, but who wants to take photo out pictures for like 4 or 5 hours? Like, nobody got time for that because to get on the rides and stuff, you're gonna have to wake up hours. But to be honest, the rides actually seem to move faster to me than at like a amusement park or theme park like Six Flags or something like that, or some kind of amusement park. So for that, I would say kudos to them on that. But baby, I don't know why I thought I was about to be excited on these motherfucking rides. Because I was definitely underwhelmed. However, a child, maybe, let me see, what age? Maybe 5 and below, they probably could really rock with the rides. I haven't been 5 for a while, so I really don't even know like what I would have like experienced at that age, but I probably would have enjoyed it more because I have seen kiddie rides before, and I feel like that's what Disney World is. It takes kiddie rides and put them on a larger upscale, bigger platform. Like, when you go to Disney World, it's just nothing but kid rides. There's no rides for adults, period. Of course, adults will be able to get on them, of course, with their kids, as they should, but you're literally going to feel like you're on a kid ride. That's the far as the thrill is going to go, bro. So basically, if you're going to Disney World, just know, if you want some excitement, it's not that. It's going to be like kid thrill. And I think a kid thrill is at level 0.5. So if you can accept that, I mean, some of these rides look huge, some of these rides look immaculate, and some of these rides, or you're driving through tunnels and you're seeing things. Now, those were more so like level 3, 4, maybe 3. 2.5. But as far as it never got past a 4, in my opinion. Like as far as the thrill, a shocker level, it just got past like a 4, and that's it. So if you're okay with that, you know, just taking pictures, because most of the rides you're able to take pictures, and most of it is like themed, and I did love that. Like that's why it's good for a photo op. Like if you're at a ride with Cinderella, you're gonna get that Cinderella photo ops. So if you dress your daughter up Cinderella, like the photo is gonna come out really amazing, and you'll get to see that she went on the ride, everything. But I'm just like, they kind of hyped it up too much, where I'm like, oh, we about to have fun up in this piece. And me as an adult, why I'm thinking like this is beyond me. But maybe because I'm reliving my childhood fantasy. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I'm like, oh, this is about to be fun. And then I was like, what the is this? While I'm on the ride. Like, what the? Who they thought they was playing with? That's some of the things that I was saying when I was on the ride. There's nothing wrong with that. Because like I said, it's for the kids. It's for the kids, but I don't got no kids. That's the issue. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't have no motherfucking kids, and do I want some kids? Like, but to be honest, if I had some kids, I would have took them. But I definitely would only have to take them while they're young, because other than probably older than 5, they're gonna be like, what? Now they probably can. As long as they're at kitty mindset, they probably can deal with like 6 or 7 and probably get away with it, and probably like really be like, wow, mom. But I would say 4 or 5, because past that, it's like, what you thought this was? This is boring. Like, I can see them saying that. Like, they can go and buy all the memorabilias, like, you know, go to the store, buy all the little knickknacks, paddywhacks, give a dog a bone, you know, little mermaids or Cinderellas and Snow Whites and all this in the store. Like, you can get all that. You can play a couple games and stuff like that. But baby, I was ready to go. I'm gonna say that I was ready to go. But I had to get my little photo in, I had to get my little picture in. I was so cute, and I got me little Mickey Mouse ears, and they're coming all sizes and all colors for $30 to $40. You know, because everything is pretty pricey there, as it should be. But I just feel like they need to have at least 3 to 4, if not 5 rides for the adults. You know what I'm saying? Just 4 or 5. Now that mug might be a little packed. And I just say it needs to be for people that's 10 and up. 4 or 5 rides. That's all I'm saying. Because, and I know they'll be like kind of on the danger factor and maybe go against Disney policy. But I mean, most of the people who go to Disney World, in my opinion, are adults. Sure, they may be adults with kids, but we deal with kids. A lot of people like to get them a little sippy dippy, tippy. I don't know. But I would, which they do have that there too. But I would assume like they would want at least a little, whoa, you know, a little thrill, you know, every now and then while they're there and before they left, especially if they waited years before they were able to go. And then they bring their kids. Yeah, the kids are going to be like, Mama, Papa, Sita, I see ya. Come with ya. I want to go with ya. Come and see me. Come and see me. But you are going to be like, come on, darling. Hurry up. Okay, let's get the ride over with. All right. Okay, buckle up. You're not going to go very far, but buckle up. Okay, I'll see you on the other side. Okay, sit down. Oh, we're sitting. We're coming to a little picture here and a little paper piece here, and we're taking a picture, and ooh, it's so fast my camera doesn't have to worry about flying away. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord have mercy. You know, so will I ever go back to Disney World again? No. Would I have ever went to Disney World if I knew that it was like that? No. So I'm doing this video for the people who may just not know. Okay, because I know I didn't know. And no, to be honest, I would, because I'm one of the people, I have to experience it for myself. I have to experience it for myself. You know what I'm saying? But, because basically the tickets are what, like $100 something. Then you got to buy the, you know, the memorable videos. Then you got to buy the food. The tickets are pretty, they had to be like $100 something or $200. I don't remember. But yeah. So I feel like with that, even with that, like it needs to have something for the adults. Like the adults are there giving you their kids. They're the adults who bring the kids to you. And I feel like a drink is not going to suffice. Like, we got thrill in our lives. And according to rumors, Disney has a little thrill seeking action behind the scenes. So why can't we have a little fun every now and then? At least four. Is 4 rides asking for too much? Even 3 rides for adults. I would have been like, not nothing like, I'm talking about at a level 6. Can we do a level 6? Because what's level 6? Like maybe going around something real fast. I'm not talking about too high. I'm not talking about high up. I mean, just something like that may take you a little, oh my goodness, I had to clutch my pearls, just something light. Don't have to even be like, but level 2, 3, 1, 0 of thrill. It's like, it's too hot for one. And I'm up here walking around just to find a level 6 ride. Just that. Never did. Or as far as I remember, I did. Maybe I gave up before that, because it's a really, 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 really big place. It's a humongous place. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I love the little Mickey Mouse ears that I got from. I love the stores. I love the experience as far as memories. But I would have went on a day that maybe I was on my cycle, or let's see, a day that I was sick, a day that, I don't know, a day that I was already in a good mood. Because when I went, I feel like it kind of messed my mood up just a little bit, only because I was disappointed. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I would want to go on a day where I'm already underwhelmed, or, well, no, I guess you can't go in a good mood, because I was in a good mood when I went. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it, but it's like, for an experience for your young kids, that's basically it. If you love your kids very, very much, and you are not a person who even likes thrill at all or rides at all, or if you like to eat good food, if you like to see beautiful scenery, because you see all the palaces, you see all the shows, so for that, I would say it's worth the experience. But as far as you coming back and saying the rides were immaculate, were spectacular, no, you're gonna be like, what the freak was that? I was so much mad about the fact that the rides are so underwhelming. I was like, was that a ride? What was that? Like, I felt like I was walking. That's what the ride felt like to me. Like, I went from point A to point B with some flip-flops on. That's how I felt. And I was just like, what? I could have did this at the house. I could have did this down the motherfucking street. And that's all I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with it, because walking is apparently good for the soul. And I probably lost a good 10 pounds that day. But if you're going on a ride and the only experience, the thrill that you're feeling is walking in your shoes, hitting the pavement, and you're supposed to be on a ride, and that's as much thrill as you get, it's like, what the freak did I sign up for? And give me my $200, $300, $400 back, next. But I would say, like I said, I would go if I just wanted to go with people, if I was bored and want to take some good photos. I would go if my child, was too young to go to like a high thrill amusement park or something like that. They're just too young. I would take them to Disney World. That's it. That's all. They do have medical textures and all that. That's all I have to say.
Well, keep some tea, and that's on me. All is allegedly, that's purty. They say that we purty, you like when you do dirty. It's so thirsty, sipping that purty. It's so freaky dirty, body getting bigger, like stick figures.